actually made this channel to make some relaxing videos for you guys. All for you. But I figured this would also be a great opportunity to maybe get to know me a little bit better. So in today's video, we are going to do some tapping on something that I'm really passionate about. What I'm really passionate about is the movie industry and the films and the series and the acting and the actors and actresses themselves, of course. So in today's video, we'll do some tapping on these 6 DVDs. As you can see, these 6 DVDs are all musical films. There's a lot of singing and dancing in these films. And I have more movies, for example horror or drama, but I figured that these movies would be better for maybe a part 2 if you guys really enjoy this part. So, how about you guys get all comfortable in bed, snuggle under your blanket, maybe wear nice sweater like me so that you're all warm and cozy, and then we can get into the video. Okay, so now that you're all cozy and comfortable lying in your bed or sitting on your couch or whatever, it's time to get into the video. So first I figured we'd start with these 3 DVDs, because my favorite movie of all time is the Pitch Perfect series. So in today's video we'll be doing some tapping, but I'll also be telling you what the films are about. But because I'm from the Netherlands, this little text over here is in Dutch, so I will try to translate it by heart into English, but I cannot promise that it will go all the way perfect. Okay, so the Pitch Perfect series exists out of 3 parts. Sadly, there won't be coming a part 4, but we'll just have to do it with these 3. Okay, so part 1 is called Pitch Perfect, and I have the sing-along edition, so you can sing with all the nice and good songs. But this part, Pitch Perfect 1, is about this girl named Becca Mitchell, and she's played by Anna Kendrick. This is her. And she comes to this college where she joins a cappella group called the Barton Bellas, and they compete in all these competitions and they try to win, of course, but because they use the same old setup, it doesn't really go as Aubrey, another girl, has planned. But luckily to Becca, she brings some new originality into the group, and maybe they even win, but for that you would have to watch the movie itself. Another fun fact, Anna Kendrick is my favorite actress, so... Okay, now we go to part 2. So in part 1, Becca really stood out in the group, and she actually made the other girls with the whole group win. So in part 2, they are this really famous a cappella group, and they have all these good gigs and stuff like that. But then all of a sudden, something goes wrong, and people start hating them, and everything goes wrong, and they don't get to perform anymore because no one books them anymore. And then this new girl called Emily, which you can see here, Heidi Steinfeld, she joins the group after she auditioned, and she makes this original song, which first they hate it because she sings it in a riff off, and it's not really accepted by other a cappella groups. But then, when they have to fight off this German a cappella group, this original song really comes in handy, and they even win. Like a happy ending for everybody, right? I hope that the DVD that you are hearing inside isn't making too loud of a sound. and they have to fight off is called Das Sound Machine. So yeah, that's Pitch Perfect 4. And I'm really sorry if I maybe spoiler something, or if I say something wrong, but I haven't really watched the series in a while since I'm really busy with my school because I'm in my exam year. So the last movie came out in 2018, I guess. I'm not sure, but I think it was that time. And it's Pitch Perfect 3, and in this part, the whole group has graduated, and they got all their separate lives and jobs. Becca is like a music director, and Chloe, she's trying to become a vet. And Vet Amy's just randomly singing on the streets and pretending to be other famous singers like Amy Winehouse, for example. And they get back with each other for one more time because Emily pretends to have a reunion, which is not true, but she pretends to, and then all the girls come back together, and then they decide to join the USO, which is a competition, and the best group, the best performer, gets to have a really nice contract and sing with DJ Khaled. And the Bellas, they join the competition, and at first they are not really good, and people don't really like them as well as in the other movies, but at the end it all comes good, and they actually become good, and especially Becca. But it's a really nice movie, and they bond together as well. Just overall, Pitch Perfect is such a nice series. If you like singing and dancing, and if you like songs, and like their famous songs, so you actually probably know the songs. It's really nice. And they don't take too long. So it's not like they take 2 hours each, and that you're like, when is this over? They're really good movies. And also good casting, really good casting. So if you like Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow, or maybe some other actresses, I think that this is really nice. I'd really recommend you guys to watch these. Okay, so now enough talking about Pitch Perfect. Let's move on to another musical film, which is a little bit older. Okay, so Hairspray is about this girl called Tracy Turnblad, and is set in Baltimore, 1962. And Tracy is a big girl with massive hair, like really, and she uses hairspray to keep it all up. And she wants to become an idol instead of being an outsider. So she tries to audition for this famous TV show, The Corny Collins Show. But sadly, at first she doesn't get approved because of her size, which is like really bad actually, and eventually she becomes an idol, but she still has to try and win Link his heart, because she has a crazy crush on Link, played by Zac Efron, but Link already is in a relationship with Amber, played by Brittany Snow, who also plays in Pitch Perfect. Something that's also prevalent in this movie are some racial issues, and I think that Hairspray is a great way to learn about social problems and actually get maybe a better understanding in a very fun and light and crazy way because of all the singing and dancing. So I really recommend this movie to you because it's really fun. There's a lot of singing, dancing, acting. Very great actresses and actors are in it, like John Travolta, like awesome from Grease, remember? Only this time he plays a woman, so maybe you don't recognize him that easy. Also Michelle Pfeiffer, Queen Latifah, Zac Efron, Brittany Snow. Like, there's some really great actors and actresses in this movie. I'd really recommend it to you. Okay, so now we have come to the last two movies of this video today. High School Musical. So sadly I don't have High School Musical 3, so if you know where I can get it, please hit me up and I will get it, because I'd like to have the series complete. So first, High School Musical 1. High School Musical 1 is about this basketball legend, Troy Bolton, played by Zac Efron again, and about this mathematical genius called Gabriella, played by Vanessa Hudgens. And on a karaoke night at New Year's Eve, they both have to sing just by accident, and they realize they actually have great singing talents. So they decide to audition for the High School Musical, and they immediately go for the leading roles, of course. Unfortunately, there is Hairspray with a brother who tried to steal the spotlight from them and try to turn them against each other, but also sadly, there is this girl called Hairspray who tries to turn them against each other, but also tries to turn Troy against his basketball team and Gabriella against her math club. Will they succeed to play in a musical and amaze everybody in the audience? I guess you have to find out by watching this. So, High School Musical 2 is set in the summer vacation, and as they like to say it, what time is it? Summertime, it's our vacation. And during the movie, they go and work at a very luxurious place. But Hairspray tries to win Troy Bolton from Gabriella by making him come watch her perform and making him perform with her. So he sort of loses himself, and Gabriella sort of turns against him and says, I gotta go my own way. And then Troy says, what about us? What about everything we've been through? So yeah, but in the end, something nice will happen. I'm trying not to spoil it, but this movie also had a lot of great singing and dancing. Very good cast as well. It's just a very nice movie. Okay guys, these were my 6 musical movies I have lying around here in my home. I hope you guys enjoyed it, the tapping, because I think maybe the DVD itself was a bit too loud, but I'm not sure. But I will do some tapping at last for you guys. So we had Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect, with a cast of Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow. We also talked about Hairspray, with a please let me know in the comments, because then I can get it as well. Okay guys, so that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you maybe got to relax, maybe even was inspired to watch some of these movies. But also, if you have any recommendations for me, for like any great musicals to watch or any great films in which there's a lot of singing and dancing, please let me know, then I will check them out. Alright guys, good night. Hopefully you have a great sleep and will wake up very happily tomorrow.